It's September here at the Thomas Crane Public Library, and we have a lot in store for you this month. Updates to library hours, what to read next, upcoming events, and a new staff person to meet. But first, let's take a tour with QATV to see what's changed since your last visit. Thomas Crane Public Library is now open to visitors Monday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays from 1 to 5 p.m. We would love for you to pay us a visit, but for those of you who aren't able to be here in person, we hope you enjoy this video walkthrough highlighting some of the improvements we've made since you were last here. While the main library was closed for COVID, we reorganized our collections, updated our signage, and recarpeted the entire building. It was a lot of work behind the scenes, but we know you're going to love the results. As you walk through the Washington Street entrance, you'll notice that we've rearranged the furniture in the atrium, which will provide comfortable seating for a quick chat with a friend or a bite to eat from the cafe when it reopens, under new management from the Casual Cup Cafe later this fall. The most exciting new addition to the atrium area is our brand new welcome desk, which will be staffed whenever we are open. The person at this desk can help answer any general questions you may have or direct you to where you need to go elsewhere in the building. Our ever-popular children's room also got a facelift with new carpeting throughout. The Storytime area has been completely revamped, and we're so excited to welcome kids of all ages back to in-person programming beginning in October. When you head up to the first floor, you'll find that we've also reorganized the space directly in front of our borrower services desk and added 2 self-checkout stations to help keep lines moving and give visitors lots of options for borrowing materials. The first floor has been designated a quiet zone, and we've added a number of single study carrels to give those looking to focus or read plenty of seating options. This floor is also home to a conference room that can seat up to 12 people. Study rooms can be booked online at thomascranelibrary.org. This is also where you'll now find our rotating monthly art exhibit. Please visit our website at thomascranelibrary.org to learn more about this month's exhibit. The first floor collections have been reorganized. This is where you'll find fiction and mysteries, but we've also added special sections for popular nonfiction topics like the Health Alcove and the Home section with cooking, gardening, and more. The Coletti Room, the big yellow room beyond the borrower services desk, is still where you'll find our DVD, CD, and audiobook collections. Our teen space has moved to the area opposite the Colettia room. It contains group and single seating that is limited to teen visitors only. There is also a newly created mini conference room nearby that is prioritized for teen use in the after-school hours. Just beyond the teen space is where you'll find our large graphic novel collection. Our Chinese language materials have also moved and can now be found next to the teen space, along with our English as a second language and adult basic education collections. One area of the building that hasn't changed much is the Richardson Building, which is designated a quiet zone. This is where you'll find our periodicals and newspapers, as well as 2 small study rooms that can be booked by 1 to 2 people. This building is a National Historic Landmark and is on the National List of Historic Places. Many visitors love the hushed atmosphere that can be found in Richardson. On the second floor, you'll find some unique items like our puzzle collections, along with the majority of our nonfiction collection, including the art alcove and reference materials. This floor is also home to a conference room that can seat up to 8 people, as well as our media room that can accommodate 1 to 3 people. We've redesigned much of the signage in the library, including the signs on our shelving, to help visitors easily find what they're looking for or just browse. The second floor has been newly designated as our conversation zone, and some group seating has been added to this floor. We are working to add even more unique seating options in the near future. Thanks for joining us on this virtual tour. We hope to see you soon.
What's the news at Thomas Crane? Happy Labor Day weekend! The main library and all the branches will be closed from Saturday, September 4th through Monday, September 6th. We will be wishing you a safe and happy holiday. While the building will be closed for Labor Day, you can still use our online library to read books, watch TV series, movies, and listen to audiobooks. Visit www.thomascranelibrary.org and find Online Library in the menu options. When you click on Online Library, it will bring you to a new resource page. The sidebar menu allows you to search this page by ebooks and e-audiobooks, digital magazines, digital newspapers, movies and TV, music, resources for children, online learning, and language learning, which are all accessible from home or on the go. When you select the tab, it will show you which corresponding programs are available. For audiobooks and ebooks, you can select Hoopla or Libby. Click on the database and it will let you log into your existing account or create a new one. Back on the online library landing page, you can explore what else you can use 24/7. Read the newspaper, watch a film on Canopy, listen to new music on Hoopla, explore KidSpeak and Tumble Math for Kids, take a course on Udemy, or practice a new language on Transparent Language Online. In addition to using the online library on our website, when it is not the library's open hours, you can still search our catalog and place holds to pick up at the library when we reopen. Enter a title, author, or search term into the catalog search box on thomascranelibrary.org, then hit search. You are able to search the catalog results and place a hold on an item using your library card number and PIN. Once the item becomes available to your account, you will be contacted by the library for pickup. To use our online library or place a hold in our catalog, you will need a library card. If you don't already have one, you can visit our website at thomascranelibrary.org. If you don't see the Get a Library Card image on the first page, then just click on Services and select Library Cards and Accounts from the drop-down menu. Then select Register for an e-card online. Fill out the form that populates with your most up-to-date address and contact information to receive a temporary e-card in your email. At a later date, bring an ID and proof of current address to the library to transfer this into a new physical library card. Until then, you can borrow books, music, and movies in the online library and place holds to your account in the OCLN catalog. We're back! In other news, starting on Sunday, September 12th, the main library will resume regular Sunday hours from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We hope to see you there.
September 15th through October 15th is Hispanic Heritage Month, celebrating Hispanic American culture, history, background, and tradition. Learn more and celebrate with these recommendations. In books, Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. This romance was first published in 1985 and takes place in northern Colombia between 1875 and 1924. Tantarus by Carolina de Robatis, published in 2019. This novel follows 5 women fighting to live their authentic lives through 1977 Montevideo, Uruguay to 2012 Cabo Polonio. The Labyrinth of Solitude by Mexican poet Octavio Paz, published first in 1950. This book-length essay is written in 9 parts. Additional sections exist in editions post-1975 that include another essay on Mexican identity and discussing the massacre of hundreds of Mexican students in 1968. The Distance Between Us by Reyna Grande, a memoir following the author's childhood between 1980 and 1999, torn between 2 parents and 2 countries, trekking across the Mexican border in pursuit of the American dream. In movies, City of God, the 2002 film directed by Fernando Meirelles, follows 2 kids in Rio de Janeiro, one struggling to be a photographer and another a kingpin. Roma. This 2018 black and white film, written and directed by Alfonso Cuarón, is set in 1970 following the middle-class family in a neighborhood of Mexico City. Despite controversy over its release, it received a 10 nomination at the 91st Academy Awards and was the first Mexican entry to win Best Foreign Language Film, as well as the first foreign language film to win the Best Director. Find more to watch on Canopy by searching Hispanic Heritage Month. In music, Selena Live. The last concert was recorded live by Mexican-American singer Selena in 1995 at the Houston Astrodome and was televised on Univision Live at that time. It was released posthumously in 2001. Carlos Santana, The Divine Light. This 2001 album was released by the Mexican and American guitarist, made famous for his 60s and 70s era brand Santana, blending rock and Latin American jazz. Hoopla, find music by Chilean singer-songwriter Mon Laferte, Puerto Rican rapper Daddy Yankee, Mexican country music artist Juan Gabriel, Mexican pop duo Jesse and Joy, Buena Vista Social Club, a Cuban ensemble music group, and more. Check out our website for staff picks, monthly recommendations, and more great suggestions on what to read next.
My name's Becky and I am the young adult librarian here at the Thomas Crane Library. I have always been interested in working in an urban library, and I have a particular interest in historical buildings. I know that there's plenty of history here at the Thomas Crane Library, and I was also really impressed by the initiative and drive of the teen group here with the Teen Advisory Board and the podcast, and I'm really excited to get stuck in with that. I'm excited to continue the great work that's already been done here with the teens, the local teens in Quincy. I am looking forward to working on the podcast, Candid with the Cranes, and I'm also interested in the Teen Advisory Board and seeing how things go with that. I'm also looking forward to implementing some new programs and maybe adding my own twist to some of the pre-existing programs. I really like YA fiction. I recently read This Is My America by Kim Johnson, and I would highly recommend it. I'm also a big fan of graphic novels, and I like historical fiction too. I read a lot of books through Libby, and I do read physical books too. I love those for when I'm outdoors or by any body of water, because I can't trust myself not to drop things in. And I also listen to a lot of audiobooks. I would say that's my top format. I do a lot of driving, so I'm always listening to at least a couple of books. I was excited to see that there are museum passes available here at Thomas Crane, and I am a big fan of Libby, like I mentioned, and I read a lot of books. I would like our teen patrons to know that I am here to facilitate the programs and services that they need, and that they have control and input over what goes on at their library.
Calendar highlights for September 2021. Adults, don't miss free community yoga classes on the lawn at the main library, Wednesdays, September 8th, 15th, 22nd, and the 29th. Bring a yoga mat and a water bottle for a 1-hour vinyasa flow. On September 13th, tune in live at 7 p.m. on Zoom when the traveling librarian goes to the culturally rich and visually stunning city of Istanbul. Are you a fan of the Law & Order TV series? Then you won't want to miss Law & Order Boston on Monday, September 27th at 7 p.m. live online to investigate 3 high-profile cases from 3 eras of the city's history: the Boston Massacre, the Parkman Murder, and the Boston Strangler. Aging Strong and Falls Prevention returns with host Debbie Lynn Toomey, Tuesdays, September 14th and 28th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., where we invite you to learn valuable information from the RN and coordinator of the Tufts Medical Center's Injury Prevention Program, aimed to teach and empower aging adults and those who care for them with skills and ideas that decrease falls and increase independence. Black Oscars, From Mammy to Minnie, What the Academy Awards Tells Us About African Americans, will be live online Thursday, September 23rd at 7 p.m. with host Frederick W. Gooding Jr., Associate Professor with the Honors College at Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, Texas, and the author of the book Black Oscars, published in 2020. Visit us in person throughout the month of September for our featured art exhibit on display on Floor 1. The Mid-Autumn Festival Chinese Calligraphy Exchange exhibit features works from calligrapher Mr. Yoon Ha Zhu and one work from Ren Li, IB Chinese teacher from Brockton High School. Visitors of the library are also invited to join Yu Ha Zhu and Ren Li for a virtual lecture on Tuesday, September 21st at 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. on enjoying Chinese calligraphy. In literacy. Literacy volunteer orientation begins Wednesday, September 1st, online. Find out if you are a good fit for the volunteer program by joining an orientation session. Are you studying to take the GED or HiSET? Enroll in one of our 2 high school equivalency online classes to prepare for the GED test or HiSET exam. For more information on either of these programs, send an email to quliteracy@ocln.org or call 617-376-1314. It's Welcoming Week in Literacy from September 10th through the 19th. This year's theme is Belonging Begins With Us. You can participate by visiting our Welcoming Week display in the atrium, or by joining in our English Talk and Walk time program Tuesday, September 14th, 10 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. Teens, Be the Bridge Youth continues for grades 9 through 12 outside. Registration is required for September 1st, 8th, and 15th. Contact your teen librarian for more information. Dungeons & Dragons is back for kids ages 10 to 15 Tuesday, September 17th, and for teens 13 to 17 on Tuesday, September 28th. Both groups require registration. In the children's room at TCPL, Preschool Discovery Plants, in person at Wollaston, on Thursday, September 9th from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. for kids ages 3 to 5. Music and Movement with Miss Ruby will be outside Saturday, September 11th, 10:30 to 11:15 a.m. on the main library lawn, for ages up to 5, but all are welcome. Thursday, September 16th is Dot Day Storytime with Mrs. Miller, outside from 3 to 3:45 p.m. on the main library lawn. This is for ages 3 and up with an adult. Miss June will be outside for Pirate Storytime on Friday, September 17th from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on the main library lawn, for ages 3 and up with an adult. Preschool Discovery Plants in person at the Adams Shore branch on Wednesday, September 22nd, 3 to 4 p.m. for ages 3 to 5. And Latinx Storytime with Miss June will be outside. Join us Saturday, September 25th from 10 to 10:45 a.m. on the main library lawn for ages 3 to 5. For more information, registration details, or any questions about our upcoming events in adults, teens, children's, or the literacy department, you can call us at 1-617-376-1300 or visit our website to see our events calendar.
That's all for this month. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time at your library.